In the last days, evil will be called good, and good will be evil. They will kill righteous people and think they're doing God's work. They will celebrate criminals. Women will rule over men, and children will rise up to be their bosses. Such a time as this, Louis Maggioni, young troubled man, kills a father, a husband, on his way to work, walking on his way to work. Shoots him on a sidewalk in the early morning hours. Cowardly. And he's getting flushed, lavished with money. He's not ministering, helping, healing, talking, soothing, counseling. Nothing for the orphans, the people in the hospitals, nothing for the homeless. Oh no. Pick up a gun, shoot a man, dead, in the back, and get $40,000 of people just sending you money. He's not even asking for it. You are an evil society. Any society that would abort their own babies, abuse their own children, you are an evil society. Wicked. Women, hundreds of sexual letters sent to the prison where he's at. You celebrate Hamas, who raped and killed women and babies, men, sons, brothers, and fathers, old and young alike, and you celebrate it. They go through the Congo, they go through Kenya, Nigeria, and Africa, roving mask of Muslim terrorists under the name of Boko Haram, just another branch of Al-Qaeda and ICE. You don't care. You turn a blind eye. Just as long as you can get to that Dodger game, that hockey game, your golf course, your Disneyland, your boats, your yachts, your tans, your bars, your casinos. You disgust me. What a wicked people you are. And how do we know? Because you're nasty to a righteous man. You are barbaric to innocent children. You're negligent to the poor. You are horrible friends, horrible husbands, horrible fathers, horrible mothers, horrible wives. And at the top of the list, a horrible servant of God. Those who dare to even claim it, you would be better not to. What a wicked world. But make no doubt about it, in your false delusions, by your drugs and alcohol and mental craziness, by your demon oppression and possession, God will not be mocked. What a man sows, he will reap. Judgment's coming. If I were you, I'd repent. Because you're not going to get away with attacking God's children. You're not going to get away with ignoring God's messengers. You're not going to get away with abusing the land that he has given. You're not going to get away with your schemes, your scams, and your plot to drive the Jews to the sea. Oh no, because you've forgotten something. Big Brother isn't the U.S. It isn't the British or the French, the United Nations, the American Red Cross. Big Brother is Yetefahe. Adonai Elohim Hashim, Master of the universe, Father and Maker, Creator of all, the Lord of heaven and earth. He doesn't need your agreement to exist. He doesn't need your belief to be. He is the first, the last, the beginning and end, always was, always is, and always will be. He doesn't sit on a stand to answer your questions. You will sit to answer his.
When God has had enough, that's when things are gonna start to get rough. When God has had enough, that's when things are gonna start to get rough. Hurtful and painful and broken and shameful and humble and lonely and angry and tearful and sadly needless to help you deceitful. The truth you've abandoned, the love you abandoned, so flat on your back, down on your knees. Open your eyes, and in your heart you will see. Call on Him, Elohim. When God has had enough, that's when things are gonna start to get rough. When God has had enough, you should turn before things start to get rough. Before the fire destroys the sword and the blood, curses and plagues, the droughts and the flood. Your enemy invading, no peace is crying. Everyone's dying in hope that you're trying it. Though you keep trying, you can't stop trying. You keep denying. God is the one, your hope in the one, Alpha, Omega, beginning and no other one, no other one. You're holy and mighty, Alpha, Omega, first and the last, beginning and end. Who have I but you? You depend on to rescue me, deliver me, reach me. Oh Lord, I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. When God has had enough, things get rough. When God has had enough, when God has had enough, things get rough. When God has had enough, when God has had enough, things get rough. When God has had enough, when God has had enough, things get rough. When God has had enough, get ready. When God has had enough, things get rough. Boastful and prideful, lustful and sinful, so violent, confusing, greedy for money. So judgment is needed to help you see fully the truth you've abandoned, the love you remanded. Back on your back, down on your knees, open your eyes so your heart will receive. Call on the Master, Maker, Creator, Abba, Elohim. You gotta come and deliver us. Deliver us. You gotta call him. You gotta call him. You gotta call him. God has had enough. When God has had enough, when God has had enough, you gotta get ready. When God has had enough, it's too late. When God has had enough, it's too late. When God has had enough, it's too late.